I got another banger for you guys. Stay tuned. Guys, welcome to the Mr. Bubbles channel where we dish out awesome pressure washing business advice to beginners. Happy Friday, by the way. Happy Friday, the best day of the week by far. Super excited about this one, guys. Make sure you stay tuned to the channel, guys, because we got a lot of great videos coming out for you from here all the way to Christmas. We're going to be doing a lot of videos on things that you need to do over the winter to get yourself prepared for making a lot of money in the springtime, and then solidifying your company, becoming one of the best pressure washing companies in your area. That should be your goal for 2025. But for today's episode, what I got is 3 hacks. Now, they are related to customer service, but there are 3 hacks that we do here on the Mr. Bubbles company that not everybody does. That does make a big difference, guys, and I want to share those with you. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. Number 1 on my list, what I got is what we call arrival texts, or ETA. ETA stands for estimated time of arrival. Now, I did not start doing this until about maybe my 6th year. It was between my 6th and 7th year in business. So this is not something that I used to do right away. Makes a big difference, guys. Like the way that we do it is, obviously we have crews out in the field, so we do this from the office. But for you guys, 99% of you guys that listen to my channel, you're still a one-man band out there. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you text your customers like, an hour, maybe an hour and a half before you show up, at the exact time that you're arriving. Guys, this is going to be a huge difference maker for you. Do you remember, we have all been through this. Do you remember a time when you were at home waiting for maybe a plumber or the, what is that called? The Verizon guy, or maybe it was the cable guy, and they told you this sort of like crazy window that they were going to be there, like, let's say between 9 and 3. And then the guy ends up showing up at 5:45. And then during that whole process, you never had any communication to exactly when they were going to arrive. You remember how frustrating that is, guys? You're basically being held hostage in your own home, waiting for that person to arrive. That is not a good feeling. You do not want to give your customer that feeling. That's why, when you create your schedule, right? You're going to tell that person, hey, we're going to be there Tuesday between 11 and 1, let's say. You always want to give a 2-hour window. So it's nice, like around 10 o'clock, you send them you send them a text. Real simple, guys. You're simply just going to say, hey, this is John, from, in our case here, Mr. Bubbles Power Washing. We're going to be arriving at your location. ETA, estimated time of arrival, is whatever, 11:15, 11:10, 11 o'clock, whatever your time is based on what you got going on in that moment. Guys, oh, wow. Customers are really going to appreciate that level of communication, which is really going to raise up your level of customer service. Because again, guys, the goal here is to go above people's expectations, right? Because, if you want to make what nobody else around you is making, you got to be doing what nobody else around you is doing. And this is one of those things, guys. I guarantee you this. If you have 100 pressure washing companies in your area, there may be one or two. Think about that, guys. That means that 98% of the companies are not doing this. Only 1 or 2 that actually are. You want to make sure that you are one of those companies, guys. You could do this through your CRM program. I highly recommend you do it through text. It's a lot more personal. And then, you just want to make sure that you communicate to your customer. Let them know exactly when you're going to be there. This is going to, wow, it's that wow factor that you're going to give your customer. That's hack number 1. Hack number 2, guys, receipts. I don't know that I've ever talked about this on a channel. So when I first started my company, I went through every iteration of everything that you can think. I started out and I didn't have receipts. Then people would complain about that. Then I had like receipts that I used to make on what is that thing called? Excel spreadsheet, and then I would write it out. Then I had a print shop actually make me receipts, and then I had like a carbon copy I would give to the customer. That didn't work. Having receipts all the time inside your truck, what I've noticed for our business does not really work because of all the chemicals and whatnot. The things get crumpled up. You're wet all the time and so forth. It just doesn't work all that well. The way that we do it here in the Mr. Bubbles is we send every single customer of ours gets a receipt through the CRM program. There's a handful of them that we send out through the mail. But what I recommend you guys do, okay, you guys do that you're listening to this, you should start this like today. Whenever you have jobs to do the next day, what I recommend you guys do is you print out those receipts the previous day or the previous night. So like, let's say today's a great example. Today's Friday. So let's say tomorrow you have 3 jobs. Guys, you already know if you're doing things the right way, like I teach you, those 3 people should already be in your CRM program. A route should have been created already. Jobs should have been created all in your CRM program. Again, CRM stands for Customer Relations Management Software. The one that we use is 𝐷𝐷𝐾.com. I'll put it up here for you guys, 𝐷𝐷𝐾.com. But anyway, that's for a different video. The point here being is you can go on there and just simply print those out, right? You print those out. Make sure you leave enough room in there in case, the person decides to have you do their driveway or their basement stairwell or a walkway. Guys, that happens to us out there in the field all the time. They're called upsells. So, make sure you leave room for you to be able to write in there. And here's my point. So what you want to do is go to you can order on Amazon, but you can go to Staples and get like a big, huge box of what is that called? Envelopes. Even at the dollar store, you can pick up a box of like 1,000. I can't remember what I paid, but I have a box for like 2 or 3 boxes, 1,000 envelopes. You write the person's name on there, Mr. Smith, Mrs. Smith, whatever the person's name is. Fold that receipt up real nice, put it in there. Also, highly recommend this as well, guys. We have a thank you card. Anyone of you guys that's watching or listening to me that you've ordered our business in a box, you will know that it comes with a thank you card. Now, we also do that for our customers out in the field when we actually send a physical receipt. We send it with a thank you card. So again, guys, this is doing things that nobody else in your area. Trust me when I tell you this, ain't nobody in your area doing this. So imagine again, let's go back to the example of the 3 jobs that you have for tomorrow. So you print out all 3 receipts, you staple a thank you card to them, you fold them real nice, put it on an envelope, put the person's name on there, Mr. Smith, Mrs. Robertson, whatever the customer's name is. Then when you do that job at the end, when you're doing the walk around, you give them the actual receipt. Some people don't even require the receipt. But again, guys, this is what's going to really differentiate you, make you separate you from your competition. Because remember what I just said? If you want to make what nobody's making, you got to do what nobody's doing. This is one of those things, guys. Ain't nobody doing it. So make sure that you do this because, guys, wow, customers will love you forever because not only is it great customer service, but think about it. It just makes you look so much more organized, like you're on point, like you're on your game. So I highly recommend that. And again, guys, now, a lot of you guys, actually most of you guys that listen to me, you already have your CRM program and you also do it that way. That works. If you're going to do it that way, do it with every single person that way through your CRM program. The bottom line is whether you're sending it through the CRM program or you have a physical one, you just have to do it. I remember, man, guys, when I started doing a lot of jobs, and people would ask me for receipts all the time, and I would send it through the CRM program. The problem was that, I would always wait a day or 2, and people would complain about that. So I don't recommend that. I recommend you do it that same day, while it's fresh on people's mind. Do not wait 3 or 4 days later for people to call you and reach out to you for those receipts, because that's an inconvenience for them, and it can lead to a complaint even on Google, and we do not want that. Now I got one more, but before we jump into it, guys, let me tell you real quick about my business in a box. Guys, quick announcement. I've created a digital product called Mr. Bubbles Business in a Box. Check this out. Okay, so the Mr. Bubbles Business in a Box is actually a thumb drive that we're going to send to you guys to your physical address. And when you get this thumb drive, you're going to see a folder that's called Box in it. And then when you open it, you're going to see all of these files right here, guys, all of these folders. And guys, this thing has over 500 files, anything and everything I've ever created from my business. So all of the blueprints, training modules, documents, all of the things that you guys constantly email me about, your pricing PDF, your for example, your marketing blueprints, anything that you could need for your business is in here. That's why we call it a business in a box. One of the things that I really like about this is, guys, check out all of these pictures. So you have a total of 300 before and after pictures that you guys can add to your website and your Facebook and your Google My Business. And check this out. So there's a folder called Google SEO. And the pictures already have the SEO words in them. And this one photo right here has over 300. This specific folder has 190 pictures, but all in all, it's over 300 pictures. Look at some of these pictures, guys. Amazing before and afters pictures for you guys to be able to add to all of your social medias and whatnot. This is going to help you get a lot of customers. And of course, your edible postcards are on here. And then finally, you got training videos on here as well, guys. Like, for example, the video on how to optimize your Google My Business, the Mr. Bubbles. You got several videos. So they're like training modules. You got all the PDFs. The bottom line, guys, is this. This is going to help you with your business. So don't miss out. Make sure that you email us so you can get your business in a box today. In order to get your business in a box, you just got to hit the link in the description of this video. And I say this all the time on the channel, guys. The more you know, the more you grow. That's how come I decided to create this business in a box, because it has everything in there you need to be able to grow your business. And I really, really believe that this is going to be a game changer for you. Guys, you do not want to miss out on this one. There you have it, guys. Last one on our list. Wow. Guys, before and after pictures. I don't know if I've actually have ever said this on a channel. You guys know that, I'm huge into, content, right? I mean, I'm creating videos here for you guys. We have over, I want to say 2,000. I want to say close to 3,000 pictures on our Google My Business, our website, what's that thing called? Facebook, social medias. We have a lots of before and after pictures. And guess what, guys? We have something like, easily over 10, 12,000 pictures that we've taken as a company since we started our business. And so what we do, this is something that we do. Again, I'm sharing with you guys hacks that I'm pretty sure that nobody else does, or a very, 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 very small percentage of people in your area will be doing this. So what you want to do, I'll put it up here for you guys. What you're seeing is the screenshot of the app that I downloaded. It's a Pic collage app. This is a free app, does not cost you any money. You download this app, and what you do is it has different different frame settings, like if you want to do vertical pictures or horizontal pictures. And then what you want to do is when you take the before and after picture of the job that you're doing, put these together and send it to your customer, guys. Wow. We've noticed, we only started doing this about 3 years ago, and we noticed what a huge, huge difference it makes. Again, it's something that makes you look more organized, super professional. And guess what? Guess what, guys? It has actually led us to getting a lot of customers, because some of your customers, not all of them, But some of them, what they'll do is they'll post that to their social media. We recently did, man, you guys, I don't know what episode it is. About 2-3 episodes ago, I did a house and driveway for that Mrs. Washington. For those of you that, follow the channel on a regular basis, Mrs. Washington, I sent her a before and after picture. She ended up posting that on Nextdoor app. Picked us up a couple neighbors there. So make sure you guys are doing this because, again, we're talking about like providing exceptional customer service, right? These are hacks. Now, I wanted, before I let you go, I wanted to say this. You guys will know the foundation, okay? The pillars of customer service is picking up the phone, showing up on time, making sure that you are likable, that, you're friendly to people, and then doing quality work. Those 4 things, okay, guys? Those 4 things, they are the bedrock of you having a successful, a highly, what's the word I'm looking for? Like when it comes to customer service, being exceptional. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Exceptional customer service comes from those 4 things. Now, these hacks are kind of like what polishes the diamond, if you will, right? Like we're polishing the diamond. But if those 4 things are not in place, then nothing else matters. But these 3 things, guys, wow, I can't even begin to tell you. I mean, through the years, we're talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of customers that have said to us, oh, wow, you guys, I remember, people saying about the receipts or about the pictures and people making comments on the social medias about the pictures. I mean, all of that, guys, is really something that makes a big difference. I'm one of those people that, for whatever reason that is, those ideas didn't really come to me organically. There's just things that I happened upon. Like we tried different things that didn't work. It didn't, and then we tried this, didn't work. You guys well know that pretty much everything I do in my business, I do the wrong way first. And then I'm like, okay, we got to go this way because that didn't work. A process of elimination. I don't want to see you guys go through that. And these hacks, guys, especially when we're talking about 2025, you guys very, very well know this already, that customer service is not something that's dying. It's already dead. And if you can have a company, a pressure washing company that has exceptional customer service, that puts you, wow, above, way above and beyond what your competition out there is doing. So I highly recommend. Remember, guys, make sure that you tell your people about your ETAs, estimated time of arrival, just a simple text. Make sure that you stay on top of your receipts. Send receipts out to every single person. We don't just wait for customers to ask for them. Every single one of our customers gets a receipt. And then send every single one of your customers before and after picture. They're really going to be impressed by that. And it's going to help you get customers, which is, guys, killing 2 birds with the same stone. And that's all I got for you guys today. I really appreciate you coming to the channel and watching this how to run exceptional customer service for your pressure washing business video. Highly recommend you guys watch the next one as well. Guys, in the next episode, I'm going to be talking to you guys about 5 hacks, 5 things that you're going to need to do over the winter to get your company 100% prepared for marketing perspective and other things. Especially, we're going to be talking about getting customers. But here's my point. You need to be doing these things now because they're things that are going to, they're a little bit time-consuming things that you're going to need in order to be able to start the next year on the right foot. So make sure you watch that one. That's coming out on Monday. And also, I mentioned this in pretty much all my videos. In the description of this video, you will find my email. Make sure you reach out to me. I got some great resources for you guys, like Marketing Blueprint for New Guys. I also have the 2-page PDF, which is the pricing guideline, which shows you all the pricing, what you should be charging out there for things like house washing and roof washing, things of that nature. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bubbles out.